Welcome to Channel Rama, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am joined by the amazing medium Betsy Palmer and Cartomancy Mesquite, Angela, and Deb, Purple Elephant Deb H. I'm Taro Stash. Hello. Good to see you. And I see some of the best chatters coming in. It's great to see you.
Always.
Yes. And here, I made some banners. This show is being simulcast on multiple channels. You won't see all the chat, but we will see all of the chat. So, and this is Channel Rama. We're doing that. So how was the intro?
Loved it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the place that is pictured in that, Betsy? Have you ever seen that place?
Twice. I have some new pictures I need to send you too.
Ooh, okay.
It's very zen. Yes.
Yes. And I decided to layer it because I added the ocean sounds. I was like going, there you go. So we have here today Kristen Louise, who never gets notification. Unsubscribe and then resubscribe and then click the notification bell seems to be working for people.
That works sometimes, yes.
Yep.
And I think it's just a whole YouTube different thing because I have on some of the other channels I watch that are about like music or completely different things. The hosts are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a YouTube thing.
It's nuts. Flower Beauty is here. Hello. Jonathan Daly is here. Aloha. Namaste. Fogo Pogo. Kaylee is work lurking. So we support work lurkers as well.
We do.
Absolutely.
Rishi is here. Hi, Rishi. Good to see you again. And Zane, Tarot Token Witchery, has joined us. And Ramon Moon Scarab. Nice to see you. We have Rossi. Good to see you.
Hello.
Fatima is here. Hello. And there you go. And Fatima is blessing Betsy Palmer. And Betsy is going to be, where are you going to be tomorrow night? Or tomorrow?
Oh, with Michelle Marie and Tanis doing live readings on astrological tarot.
Yes. So I think everybody should like and subscribe because Betsy, you're simulcasting it to your channel, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be on mine as well.
Okay. And Jonathan is also talking about notifications. So, all right. Mars 54 is here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah. Mars 54 survived last night's caffeinated.
Yeah.
Need a t-shirt for that.
That is a trial by fire.
Yes.
Yes. And okay, so we were talking about this backstage, and I'm not thinking about, I'm heading off stuff. By the way, Diana is here. Wonder Woman is decorating Samhain lurking.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mysterious mystical moments. Hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
I don't think I've met Lisa before.
Plucky Heroine is here. Hello.
No.
And yeah, it really was awesome. It really was awesome. Maruta is here. Hello. And Vanessa S is here. So we were talking about, because this is Channel Rama, where we are channeling messages from spirit guides. And sometimes when you ask for a general message, you might get a lot of information and you may get a lot of homework. The more specific you are in your question, the clearer the answer can be, or the reading can be. So we won't do legal, we won't do medical, no politics today, anything like that. Just keep that in mind. So if you would like a general reading from Spirit, about a specific area in your life, that helps narrow it down. So, and the four of us, we do a lot of readings, and one of the things that what that may happen is if, in particular, I can own this. If I've done a reading for you on that topic recently, I may pass and let the other readers focus on that. So there you go. So, anything to add, Deb, Angela? Anything to add to that? Because I want people to type in their questions, and I have one question already. So, and that's Rishi.
Okay.
Anything you want to add, Deb, Angela?
No, I think you covered it all.
Okay.
It was for me.
And
I think you covered it.
okay. Betsy, any thoughts?
Yeah, just for general purposes, anytime you're going in with a channeled message reader, someone who works as a channel or medium, what my guides have told me is that your emotional connection to your query is what makes the information possible. That without a very strong emotional understanding of what your question is and why you want to consult higher guides about it, without that, it's a little bit like being in a closet with the door closed for a channel, because we're just the speaker. It's just like the radio transmitter is up here, it travels through a cord out our mouth. This is just the speaker. It's not us finding the info for you.
Yes. Rose Flowers here, Michelle Krantz, and Lisa is here, Debbie No as well. So,
And Tiffany.
Jonathan said, I don't know if I'll be jumping around because I might lose everything. That's fine. And Edna May is here. I'm glad to see you. Thank you. It's great. And Beth Espasia Rising is here. Hello.
Hello.
Reed He, hello. It's good to see you. And Tiffany, there's Tiffany. So, all right. So, we do have a few questions starred. One of the things that I like to do, what beverage are you enjoying?
I have a decaf mocha.
Nice.
Hibiscus tea. Black coffee.
Iced coffee with cream.
Yum.
So there we go. You can post, the more specific the question, the better. And no politics, financial, medical, political, no political. And Beth said, Betsy, I love the new do. Cringe bangs thing.
Yeah,
nice.
Thank you.
Nice. We have some chai, we have some coffee, and Earl Grey. Oh, no legal. Thank you. All right. So, and sweet iced tea, iced coffee with cream. Okay. So, all right. Water, cool. So, by the way, oh, wait a minute. Got to do that. And look, because I'm a content creator. This section of the video is brought to you by the word quest. Everyone say it with me. Quest. Quest. An act or instance of seeking. No question about it. Like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Quest. There you go.
Right on.
There you go. Flower Beauty, I'm looking for your question. It needs to be in all caps, please. I don't see it. So if you could do that, that would be helpful. Who I have right now on the list is Rishi. I have Kristen Louise, Jonathan, Rose Flower, Michelle Krantz, Fogo Pogo, Reedy. So I do not see, and I'm not going to be able to go back to find. So and oh, you can have water on a diet, can't you?
You should be able to.
You should be able to, because if you can't, I don't want on that diet. So oh, here you go. I'm on know my guides. So so what do okay, so cool. Okay. Linda is here. Hello. Flower Beauty, I'm not seeing it, so I'm still watching for it. So
Yeah, that's one of those things that the internet sucked up. Maybe reword it and repost it.
yeah, because I'm looking for it.
I think no mistakes there, no errors. That one.
Yeah. All right. All right. Reposted. Why is it deleted again? I'm not seeing it. So, and I'm looking.
Claire, hi.
It says message retracted. I don't know. Claire.
Hi, Claire. Hi, Claire.
Let's everybody say hi to Claire.
Oh,
Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Good to see you.
Thanks for stopping by.
And Maruta says, don't use any emojis.
Yeah.
Just put it in caps. So, all right. So, boop, boop, boop. All right. We do these in random order. Yeah. Everybody's like going, hi, Claire. Hi, Claire. Hi, Claire. Hi, Claire.
She's the best.
And these are the best chatters.
She has a YouTube channel. I think when she first popped in, yes, her. If you search her name, you can link to her. She puts up a little 2-card reading every day.
Excellent. Excellent. So, all right.
Flower Beauty, we're still not seeing it.
Seeing it, and I'm looking at.
There's a reason why, guys. I mean, you can, and I'm sorry that you're struggling to get your question posted, Flower Beauty, but there's a reason the universe doesn't want your question shown.
Yeah. And, try to refresh your stream, go out, and then come back in. So let's go ahead and start answering questions. We do these in random order. And I should probably put up here, questions are closed. We got all the questions we need. And all right, Rishi, could I please have guidance on how to deal with my family? They are tough to be around.
Oh, okay. Anybody got anything? I got a thing.
Go for it.
Oh.
Okay. I have the third eye chakra on this one for you, and I'm sure you're gonna love this message. To go into your inner space, your stillness point, meditation, whatever you want to call it, wherever that place is where you're doing your inner reflection. Get this bugger going and ask to be shown each one of your family members what their true nature actually is. And also to frame this in what gift they bring to you, because they're mirroring for you. So the things that come up with them are the things that you have plugged into, programmed into this experience in this lifetime for your growth. I'll stop now.
Okay, before I even did anything, I got no politics, no religion. Don't discuss those at all.
Ah,
I also got that there's not going to be a struggle. You're not the magician. Don't expect to change everything and everybody. But I got a happy family. So if you just be yourself, be calm, cool, and collected, they'll catch on.
yeah.
The first card I got, Rishi, is the Knight of Cups. So you want to meet them where they are. That doorway, that's to your family. Meet them where they are. They've given you the foundation, the Four of Wands, to be able to interact with them. They're giving you the message, as Betsy said, they're mirroring back to you. So the foundation lies with them. And I also got the Ten of Cups, the Happy Family card. So if you approach it thoughtfully and meet them where they are, I believe that you can work it out in a friendly way where there's no difficulty for the moment.
So I've read on this recently. So I did get ancestors, and I find this interesting going back to what Betsy said, because this is the Empty Cup Oracle, and I want to read something. I'm not a person who likes to read, but meditate on all that has happened that has led up to you existing right now. Think of your parents, your grandparents, the ones further back than you can track. Regardless of your current personal relationships, think about how many people fell in love, struggled, fought, failed, succeeded before you. So they're in your blood, and they are the end of the string that stretches from now back until the dawn of time. Even if you don't see them, even if you feel separate and groundless, you're tied in this way in all history. So I want to go back to what I'm hearing, Betsy, is it's like see them differently,
Mhm.
feel them differently, and yes, family is tough. It can be very, very tough. Understand from whence they come.
Yes.
I'm also getting, as the person that is breaking through old ways of doing, that you are in essence asking them to change their belief systems with you, to that you're wanting, as you break open the gate of the old ways of doing things and the old ways of acceptance, you've got them by your hand trying to drag them through the gate with you, and they're just not sure that they're ready to do it yet.
Mhm.
And what's interesting is I got instead introduce them to the doorway,
Mhm.
talk about the doorway, and then show them the knob of the doorway, and then open the doorway and just let it sit open. It's sort of an introduction.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you're just going faster than they are on this.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Rishi. I hope that was helpful. I know this has been a big something that is taking a lot of your focus. I appreciate that. So, all right. And questions are closed. Joyful Journey. We've got about 12 of them, um, and I am still not seeing your question, Flower Beauty. So today must not be the day. Must not be the day. So, sorry about that. I'll be around later. Well, doing readings. Yeah, I'm doing readings later tonight. So at 7. So, um, Okay. Kristen Louise. Can I get a message from my from my spiritual fellowship? It's hard to get them together. They want me to be the leader, but I am hesitant because of the amount of work it would take, like herding cats. And this is the spiritual fellowship is a group that she's working with. So, so
I can get to give you what I got.
sure.
That what may serve this group a little bit better is to go into it with an agreement that the instead of having one person designing everything and taking a leadership role and providing the structure, that because it got this herding cats things, everybody's sitting back waiting for somebody else to do all this work. This seems like this group would benefit more from approaching it a little bit more like a 12-step thing, where each meeting a different person leads that meeting.
Oh, interesting.
The topic and the materials and even the snacks. Everybody takes turns doing it, and it's a requirement that you take a turn. Because a lot of them, it's if you want to take a turn, go ahead. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And I think this is people, if they're wanting to be in a spiritual fellowship, they need to be doing the work.
Yeah.
Okay, I got in silence, peace prevails. Now, what I'm getting from that is that you need to make sure that one person is speaking at a time, because if they're all trying to shout over each other, nothing's going to happen. And then I got all is possible. So it is possible to get them to fall in line with that, with just this one person speaks at a time. Even if you have to do like in a in an Indian ceremony where they pass the talking stick, you don't talk until you get the stick. That might help. And then go deep and explore your roots. There's an answer in there somewhere, and it'll come to you.
Get a timeout for Kristen's response here. Gerald?
If I don't organize things and schedule meetings, the meetings won't happen.
Hang on to it, girl.
Yep.
That's your choice. Ride it. Ride the hair off of that son of a gun.
Yeah.
That's your choice.
Yeah. So, and she did say, yes, it is the Norse pagan group. So, all right. I got 9 of Swords. This is not bringing you any joy. This is keeping you up at night. It's making you frustrated. And I also got the Moon. Sometimes you can do some organizing while you're sleeping, but if people aren't showing up and they're not doing it, then it may not happen at this time. People need to show up.
So,
did I cut you off, Deb? Sorry.
Yeah, I did. Kristen, they are looking at you. First card I got is the Lion. Shining, mastery, strength. They're looking to you because you emit control, that you can do it, that you have the strength to step into the position. That's why they're looking to you. The next card I got, Sylvia Plath, living in the dark. That's what they're doing. They're groping in the dark, and they see your light. You give them the innovation to move forward. That's why they're putting you in that position. But I thoroughly believe what Betsy said, that you should be taking turns, because this final card I got, Virginia Woolf, she is the visionary. She is the one shining the light on the innovations and the limitations. So you ought to really be in the position of advisor more than the leader, because especially
Secretary.
right now, especially right now. So maybe what you can do is you can organize what Betsy said. Organize, this week is your week, next week is your week, and you stay a little bit more in the background and kind of be the wife and support the group that way. And in doing that, you will be teaching them to step into the leadership role.
Mm-hmm.
One word, delegate.
Kristen, have you read Women Who Do Too Much yet?
Yes.
Well, 2 members just won't show up. Well, that isn't a group, is it? It's an idea.
Yeah.
Well, maybe those 2 members should be excluded or included in such a way as not to be terribly involved until they decide to step forward.
Well, they will only do it if they get something directly out of it. So
True.
I'm also getting, this may be leftover from last night's readings. It's just like going, you can just tell people that you're going to be at a certain place and this is what you're doing. You show up and you do it. If you're the only one doing it, your ancestors are good with it. If everybody else shows up, great. But don't invest too much time in it, because people aren't they're not bringing it.
If they're not serious about it, then, and they want you to do all the work, then it's not a group for you.
Yeah, a facilitator.
I see it a whole lot less about being a group of people coming together, and it's a whole lot more about, Kristen, this is part of your curriculum, about you are the one that has to do it all. How is that serving you? I mean, I know, because I've known you for a little while in Tarot Tube, and I know there's times when you really have to decompress after being overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is just another one of those same cycles.
Yeah.
Recognize it. You can't change it until you recognize it.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. Thank you, Kristen. So I want to say, Rishi, I'm not worried about the repetitive question, because we had more people who were able to add to it. So I get it. And so you don't have to worry about it. I'm glad you're here. So it's wonderful to see you, because you're engaging in the chat.
Yes.
Because you are one of the best chatters, and you can't stop being one of the best chatters. So there, I said it. Boom.
And sometimes if something's really nagging at us and worrying us, it'll come out no matter what. So.
You're welcome.
This is a great environment to bring these kinds of things, because we see it from a different place instead of strictly by the third dimensional rules.
Yeah. Well, and one of the things that for me as a reader, I appreciate it when I get feedback from people. It lets me know whether or not I'm hearing the right things. It also gives me the ability to, I can tell when somebody for whom I've read is trying to do something with the information. That makes a huge difference.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
That makes a huge difference. So, and Scorpio Mama is here, and Vanessa is saying, that's so right, Deb. Of course Deb is right.
I know.
Deb is always. Who do we need to tell? Who do we need to tell? Okay.
I feel like I need to do little Bob.
Give me about 2 minutes and I can get the hair for that. All right. So, all right, Lisa, mysterious and mystical moments. My son and I will be traveling on the 28th. How will it go?
Travel.
So, uh-oh.
I was asked to draw cards for this one. Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, just making sure Lisa is here. You're still here. You're gonna make me get the phone out, aren't you, Lisa? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
One on plane and one by car. Okay.
I got mine. I can go because I was asked to pick up cards for this one because I knew the yes or no questions were coming, and I was told not to shuffle because I had already cleared my deck to just pick it up and cut it, and it just went in a million different directions. Okay, so here's the premise, here's the past, and here's the future. So whatever hasn't been discussed, whatever challenges and obstacles haven't been discussed up to this point, we'll be happy to join the trip. So a good opportunity to have stuff come up and clear the air.
When you do that, you might want to get a different point of view, the hanged man. So turn yourself upside down, look at it sideways, whatever comes up, try to find the balance. The justice wants you to balance what's coming up. But just like Betsy said, the Seven of Swords, there's something that's going to cause some disruption. This is the thief card. He's swallowing a sword that's dangling from his foot. That can't be good. So whatever comes up, find the balance in it. Look at it from all angles and work through it.
You done? Okay. The first thing I got was 2 words, tension convention. You can only have a tension convention if 2 people participate. Don't take words that come out as verbatim what they mean. They may mean something else. You need to look at it from a different perspective. Don't immediately get, up in your feels about it. And then I pulled some cards and it says, we're here. Listen to your guides. And then I got a tempting offer has a high price. So if you're negotiating between the 2 of you, don't take the bait.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a time for spirit. Again, listen to your guides.
Yeah. And it's like, I am old and be driving at night.
Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah. Roseflower, I did see your question finally. So, all right, Lisa. Here's the thing about the traveling. Stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fly off the handle. I got the 5 of Wands because you're going to have things that are going to get in the way and you can get really ticked about it. Betsy, what were your cards? You had the 2 of Pentacles.
2 of Pence. I should go this way, shouldn't I? The past is the lovely wand, and the future. Ta-da! The ending of it, though, the opportunity to ending the strife.
Yeah, because it's because you're going to be really tense.
Yes.
And even just the driving at night part, if that's the stressful part, I mean, not a time to get distracted by a challenging conversation.
Yeah. I think you need to be slow and steady, and you need to make sure that you're staying awake. And there's a lot of talk about spirit guides. pinky promise with your guides. Ask them for help. Offer them appreciation before, during, and after. Talk with them. Do that. So it feels significant that you stay engaged and safe. And some of the best chatters are making some suggestions, like circle of protection around you in your car, and road construction on the bridge. I do know of. My son is flying. I will be knuckling all the way home, taking my son to the airport. Well, yeah. So
You know, when I used to drive through deer country at night, I imagined my car was an old-timey steam locomotive. And, you know, on the front of them, they had those scoopy-looking grates that were called a cattle catcher. I imagined that in front of my car, that my guides were illuminating my car with this. And what ended up happening was I never saw a deer cross the road in front of me, but I would see the deer standing on the side of the road, lights in their eyes as I passed.
nice.
Not ahead of me as they were alongside of me. The lights were in their eyes. So, yeah.
I want to add too that I think because of this justice card, this needs to happen. You need to have this time to talk with your son and talk about everything that might be a problem. Talk it out, stay calm, and once you have all the information, it will be easier to go forward.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, you're driving on trick or treat night. That's scary. So, thank you for the question, Lisa. That was great. And just getting caught up in chat, Gerald, and it gives you confidence to listen to your intuition in future readings. Yes. Yes. When we get that feedback, it is so true.
Yes.
It's absolutely true. So, and Diana has a problem, apparently. She says, you know what? I have a developing addiction to tarot stash shows.
Word.
There are other things to be, there are, at least I don't cost that much. So, all right. That makes me laugh. Okay. So, all right. Reedy, are you here? And when will I receive and sign my LM or LVMH contract? When would I shift to Paris? It's a modeling contract, sort of a financial thing, but we'll give you a little bit of information and insight as we can. Are you here, Reedy? Let us know you're here.
Okay. Will I receive and sign contract? Will they sign and receive their contract?
You're very welcome, Lisa. Okay. Can't see and read he.
Yeah, let us know if you're here. I saw she put her question in a couple of times, or they put their question in a couple of times, so they're interested.
I think they are not here. So, all right. Well, we'll back that off and Fogo Pogo. Do I continue to stay in my current job? I keep getting confusing signs about possibly looking elsewhere. I do love my job, though pay could be better. Thank you. Fogo, are you here, Kaylee? So, Fogo is here. Kaylee's here. So, oh, wait.
They ask for more money.
Hi, Michelle. Reed, you will be next.
And there is Michelle, Astrological Tarot.
What I'm getting on this one is the reason you're getting confusing signs about this is to unpack your baggage revolving what money means to you and what fulfillment means to you. I think that for me, the confusing signs are you willing to trade personal contentment and fulfillment in the job that you have? Are you willing to trade that for money in a challenging situation in which you may not be appreciated as much as you are now?
I got much the same thing. The first, if you want the position, the contract will become available and you can sign it if you want the position. The first card I got is Lady with the Bosh Egg, Ancient Wisdom. So maybe listen to your heart. Listen to what is it that you want? Is this really the career that you want? Faceless Ghosts and Haunted Girl, Ghost People. So your guides are right there with you. They are going to help you attain this if that's what you want. But be careful, Fairy of the Divine Hand, that the reason that you're getting confusing signals is because you're not looking at it clearly through the lens of what do I want, what makes me happy. So reassess what you actually want, what makes you happy, and then go forward. If you want this position, it will be yours. But do you really want it?
Okay, I got the Emperor in reverse, which means your boss may be a little bit of a tyrant, but there is prosperity to be had there. And finally, I got that you're being a little defensive. Don't be defensive, be offensive. Tout your achievements, your skills, your qualities. Make sure they show. Drop the defensiveness. You don't need to be defensive. You're good at your job.
So, you asked, do I continue to stay in my current job? I keep getting confusing signs. I got no with the World. The best time to look for a new job is when you already have one. And to take into consideration what these three powerful people said. What is it that you want? And I also picked up the book, which is do some reading, do some exploration. What is it that it could give you an opportunity to learn things? So, yes, the money. You could always ask for more money, for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, and because the pairs of cards that I had, it's, well, you could stay or you could leave, and it's sort of like it
6 of one and a half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, and part of it is how do you think about it? How do you feel about it, and make sure that they know your worth?
I don't think that's part of it, dude. I think that's all of it.
Yes. Remember your worth.
Yes.
And then ask for more.
Yes. All right, Fogo. Thank you. That's great. And all right. All right, got you. Reedy is here. When will I receive and sign my LM or LV MH contract? When would I shift to Paris?
I don't feel a geographical move until spring. I can't, I'm not getting the details on a contract, but I don't see you. It feels to me like you'll be traveling in the spring. Some kind of preparation, some kind of verbal preparations in February. Things should be pretty well sorted out in March and April. Those are the months that are standing out to me.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Deb is taking off her glasses.
Reedy, I think you still have some things you need to take care of personally before you make this move. Will the contract come through? Yes, I think it will. But what you need to do, first card I got is ghosts. And that's all about what haunts you. So take care of whatever's nagging at you right now. Take care of that. Make sure your own house is in order. The wall. Put up your boundaries, your protections. Look out for the obstacles. Count the entire cost of making the move. And so while I didn't get a timeline, what I did get was Leslie Mammon Silko, who is the author highlighted on this card, and she stands for community. So make sure that you have not only your community where you are, but the community where you're going. Make sure you're going to be ready to fit in and hit the ground running. Count your entire cost and protect yourself.
I got ghosts also. There is something haunting you. However, by looking at what's haunting you will provide a clear solution all by itself. You just have to name it, know what it is, and deal with it. And there's a clear solution in there for you. And it's time for change, to learn something new. And I think this is about yourself. Once you get those things that are haunting you behind you, you'll be able to go forward easily.
They said, my family is nagging at me like anything, which is why I want to go as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Put that in order.
Uh-huh.
And following what Angela said, that about the thing that well, both of you guys talking about what's haunting you, the unique aspect of you that makes you question if you've got what it takes, or if you're worthy, or if you can do it. This unique thing that separates you, makes you a little bit different, is the thing that's going to be well received. Once you arrive, that whatever this thing is about you that's different from everyone else is the thing that's going to get you noticed.
Yes.
Maximize that.
One of the things that I found which I found very interesting, is it feels like, okay, let's see. I got to know that my mom is actually my stepmom, and my mom left me when I was born. I just feel out of place. My work is the only thing that keeps me alive. I love the advice. I think also one of the things is for you to get that contract, it feels very much to me like it's a group contract. You're one of several people they are working on to sign a contract with. It's a package deal because, Betsy, you said there's something unique about you. Mm-hmm. And make sure you keep that uniqueness, because that's what's going to help you be a significant part of this trio.
Yes.
And I got the Three of Pentacles. I got the Three of Cups. I got the Empress, which is the three. So I'm like, it feels very much like
it's a go.
It's a go. It's going to take longer than what you want it to.
Yeah. Use the time to set your to get your own emotions straight with your family. So you're real confused right now. You've had this kind of devastating news about your mother. Get that right in your heart before you go, because once you go, you may not have the opportunity to set it right.
That feels great. Yeah.
And especially in that industry where it's all about how you look today, that black sheep feeling that you have internally is being reflected in your outer appearance, but the outer appearance is going to work for you. It is going to really, really, really make the break for you. So, but just know that what you see as the flaw, because you feel the flaw inside, it's not true. You're going to have to separate these things. It's a little bit complicated for this little quickie thing, but anyways.
And learn how to keep that outer look about you, but still be at peace on the inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. And Shazamo is here, and several other people popped in. So thank you all for being here. And Jonathan, are you still here? Because you're asking a specific question about about setting up your own website can help people or help propel my journey forward. You're welcome, Reedy. And I'm going to Jonathan, are you here? And tell me how blunt do you want it?
Just need a website.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Jonathan's here. Yes. How blunt?
Have to see if the landscapers are here.
Okay. Because
oh no, luckily it's across the street.
Okay. They're
oh yeah, Jonathan's there.
Yep. I hear them knocking on the back of my head. Okay. Go ahead.
Jonathan, your foundation is strong. 4 of Wands. You don't need to worry about, do you have what it takes to do it? You do. You have a strong foundation. The 9 of Swords, you are worrying to the point that the swords are stuck in your head. Most of what you're worrying about is either trivial or unreal. You got the world. Go, make it happen, do it.
Okay, first of all, I got a yes from my pendulum, but I got the star in reverse, which I think means you need to take your time for your light to shine. Then I got slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. You're not going to do it tomorrow, not in 20 minutes. And then I got the go in reverse, the Fool. You need to do this in a slow, progressive manner. Don't try to rush it. There are things you need to learn along the way, but the answer is yes.
Hang on, guys. I got to step out for a minute. I'm waiting on someone, and he's pulling in. I'll be right back.
Okay. Were you done, Angela?
Yes.
Okay. Jonathan, you have to have something to put on a website. You don't yet know what you want to put on the website. And if you're putting product on it, you need to have a lot of product. And you need to be able to know what services that you are able to provide. At this point, you don't, I mean, you could build the house, but you don't know what's going to go in the house. Yeah. Start with what you have and what you're going to put in the house. and then build the website.
Mhm.
And it's not yet, but you gotta have the stuff to put in the website first. So, and there's a lot of good things on your behalf, but a lot of things that you're making it harder for yourself.
Mhm.
But you know that we've talked about that. So
stop it.
Slow down, you're going too fast.
there you go. All right. Thanks, Jonathan. Lori Kramer is here. A lot of other great people have popped in. So, and okay. Rose Flower, are you? I was just finishing up with Jonathan. Do you have anything to add?
No, I have to regather my thoughts.
Okay. Rose Flower, you are up. Are you here, Rose? And then I have Michelle Krantz, if you're here, and then Flower Beauty, and then we are done for the day. Jonathan said thanks.
Mhm.
So
You're welcome.
I have Rose Flower and then Flower Beauty. You are in the queue, and Rose Flower is here. General career reading, please.
Rose Flower, are you in a job or are you looking for a job? Can you please put in there if you have a job or not?
It's a good question. And Michelle is here, so yeah, our last three cards are here. I am in a job.
Okay.
Okay. Rose Flower. I got the snake, and what this says, wanting to know any changes coming. This is the snake, and the thing about the snake is there is a shedding of skin, because as the snake grows, it's important that it evolve and it grow and it move and it change. So I think that there are so I think it's one of those things that I think the job itself is going to go through a growth change, a growth spurt. So that's what I'm feeling. So yes, there are changes coming, but it feels like there are changes to the company or the organization for which you're working, and you will have an opportunity to adjust with it.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Okay. I got watch me work in reverse. So your heart's really not in it at the moment. You're kind of holding back a little bit. And then you're not getting the best out of it, the best for you. You're not feeling your best with it. And then I got the Hanged Man in reverse. So you've already had a change of heart about this place. You might want to slow down and see what you value there. Before you make any decisions, just see what you value. Is it worth it? Is it paying what you want? Is it fulfilling? You need to look at all that stuff.
Rose Flower, the first card I got is the Queen of Cups. So I know you feel some kind of way about this. Don't let those emotions overtake you. Think about what's going on and where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Death card in this deck is heavy with child, and has another one trying to crawl back in. So let go of the old. Let that old one go. Don't let it come back. Let the new one be born. Let the transformation happen. See how you feel about it. Don't let your emotions overtake you, because this is my favorite card in this deck, this Ace of Pentacles. Be that dragon. Reach out and take the thing that comes along that you want. Hang on, wait for the transformation to happen, and find your place in the new structure.
Me turn?
Your turn.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing is, if you're considering switching, and it may not be a bad idea, but to broaden your search, because it's feeling like you're looking kind of really specific and specified arena. And, and I'm being shown to broaden that into areas where it might not have been your first choice of looking, or it may be new horizons, or it could be working with a headhunter kind of company, because it feels to me like for you, it's a seller's market, that you're bringing a lot to the table, and you may be undervaluing your worth a little bit, that you may have more skills and more abilities than most people applying in similar positions. It just seems like you have the experience behind you. You have the knowledge behind you. You're a little bit more talented, multifaceted talent, and that I'm kind of leaning towards one of those placement things, but like for higher positions, not basic level, entry level. This feels like a little bit higher up, that somebody might be looking for someone exactly with your skill set, and it might surprise you about how much that's worth.
And Betsy, I also picked the slingshot. So when you think about it, this change that's going on, it could propel you forward in a way that you were not expecting. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Roseflower.
Yeah, I like it for you, Roseflower.
Yeah. And Michelle Krantz is up, and then Flower Beauty. And I know Michelle is here. I'd like to know if I will live in a place that truly feels like home.
I got this one a long time ago when we were coming in, that this is a root chakra thing, that this has to do with your sense of safety and security as a human being on planet Earth more than anything. Because it doesn't matter if you're staying at the Ritz-Carlton. If you are afraid to be a human being in this day and age on Earth, then every place is going to feel uncomfortable.
That's interesting. I would do some exploration about that, Michelle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a fun journey, actually. I know it can sound a little intimidating, but man, I kind of think it's a really fun thing, because they end up going through past lives and things, the reasons why you're afraid to be here. And it's just like a revelation when you really get to know yourself on that level. It's really a beautiful process.
Yeah. Okay, Monkey, what would you like to say?
Right?
We would like to say, the Violet Duchess says that you feel stuck, but don't lose hope. You feel like autumn. This card is autumn is my last hope. Don't lose hope. The Eclipse Mermaid was the final card that I drew. It's a powerful energy shift. Get comfortable in your own skin. Let your own energy lead. Don't try to follow other people's energy. Find your own way of doing things. That's part of the way that you learn how to live in your own skin on this planet at this time. go inside and search yourself for what you are, who you are, and what your own energy is, and follow that.
You already have the knowledge you need. You just need to go within and find it. You're embarking on a new horizon or a new trip. You got to take that first step and get moving. Then I got the Page of Pentacles, which is telling me, to avoid wasting your time. Go within, find what you need to know, and move with it.
Yeah. I have, yes, you are going to find, you're more than likely going to find a place that truly feels like home after you do the things that Betsy, Deb, and Angela talk about, because you get to be the foundation of what do you understand home? What does it feel? What does it feel? Because my indicator card is with the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful card. It's about setting a foundation. It's an energetic foundation. And I'm wondering, and I have this weird image of you energetically setting up boundaries around yourself that are home. They feel like home, and you step into it, and it makes you feel like you belong there. And that radiates out from you. So that's just the thought there. So so the short answer is yes, you got some stuff to go. What do you have?
I had it. Sea turtle is one of our big Amakua here. Sea turtle travels thousands of miles, and they take their home with them wherever they go.
Ooh, I like that.
That sounds like what I heard. Home is where the heart is, or rather, the heart is where the home is.
Yeah, that's maybe what made me think of it, Angela, when I heard what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Flower Beauty, you were up next, but I'm going to put this up from Nalani. Said, my mom, who was a Betty, used to say, heavens to Betsy. My dad used to say 6 to 1/2 dozen to the other. They made me in Hawaii. Synchronicity? Maybe I need to schedule a reading with you, Betsy. And you can do that. Channel link, link to her website is below.
Yes.
So I would encourage that. So, and all right, Flower Beauty. Oh, and Beth said, Four of Wands is a physical home card, but there's a disconnect between the physical world and what Michelle is feeling, which is a bit nomadic. Yeah. But nomads still feel like home. They can feel like home.
Yeah.
All right. So Rose, go ahead.
Shazama, Jonathan and I are both on the leeward side and Kihei on the south side, and we're far from either fire going on, so we're absolutely safe here.
All right. Question: what will happen if I take my merchandise to the city I am thinking of to sell?
I got this one a long time ago too, to kind of be realistic in your expectations that it may be more physically taxing in this process than what you anticipate, but also that it's to me like if this is the first attempt at this, that if this is the break-even line, you might be slightly below it, but it's a beginning, and to take whatever you learn from that and adjust what you bring to market to better meet with what your clientele is seeking. That there's just a little bit like 2 steps to the left to meet them where they are and what they want.
Mm-hmm. I want to know if I will be successful in booking orders and selling my merchandise. So I think what you said, Betsy, that totally reflects what is there.
Yeah, it's like a learning curve kind of a thing, but Yeah, but just to be realistic in your expectations, to not feel like you're going to be nominated for an Oscar on the first try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I got ghost people again. There's something haunting you. Whatever you've done in the past, you got to look back at the past, grab those little nuggets of wisdom. I got distorted view, which means you need to look back at those nuggets and make sure they're the ones you need. And I also got we're here. So your guides are talking to you. You need to listen to them. And don't forget those nuggets of wisdom that you've already learned.
So the first card I got is the wolf. So you are alone to an extent doing this kind of work, but don't isolate you just because yourself, just because you are going at this alone. Don't cut off your contacts. Okay, I'm not sure I can say this name. Yumiko Kurahashi. She stands for transformation. She can be the mask or she can be becoming. So what you want to do is to take off your mask and become that salesperson, become that entity that people want to buy products from. The final card I got is the eel. That's what lurks beneath. Make sure that you are aware of all of the ins and outs of this endeavor. You know everything that possibly could go wrong in your business, and you account for it and you make plans for it so that whatever comes up that might be an obstacle, you will be ready for it and ready to overcome it.
Okay, I had another card fall out. What you need is to make sure you have strong, steady boundaries in what you're doing and stick to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because one of the things that I got is what you need to not do is you don't need to be very careful, again, for entertainment purposes only. Don't put a whole lot of money in this right up front because you need to adjust. And like Betsy said, you have to swing a little to the left, swing a little to the right, balance through. You're going to need to stay steadfast in your approach, especially when things don't feel like they're going well. And again, I think I may have mentioned, I've mentioned this to somebody recently. Talk to people. This is a lot of times it's about networking. What do you do? Who do you know? Who do they know? Do you know somebody who could do that? Because I got the Lovers card with the Six of Swords. So there's all sorts of choices and people are helping. And Six of Swords, look at me. The Six of Swords is about that moving along. And stay focused. It's not going to start off. Wow, it's not out of the gate and you win the Oscar, as Betsy said.
The eel card, that cracked me up. Be careful who you're signing contracts with for booths.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Yes. Double check the fine print and see if they're asking for 1%.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
and also get them to show you if you're doing a booth or if you're doing a space at an event. Ask to see the map about where you'll be placed, because those things can make you or break you.
Yeah.
Where they put you.
No, we didn't say you shouldn't go.
No.
You should go with realistic expectations.
Yeah. I mean,
go with that sense of wonder. Go with that looking forward to doing something new.
Yeah.
Go with the idea you're going to be networking.
I mean, if you're doing one of those like a festival or a pop-up, there's just it's a multi-layered day. You arrive early, there's setup, And it's, how many hours, and then there's the tear down and the repacking and the getting everything home. I don't know if it's something simple that you're taking orders. If you just have pictures, that's great. If you actually have merch that you're packing, unpacking, but then you don't know who's going to be surrounding you. You have no idea the people that will be coming to attend. I think the cat has given us the time out.
and you're saying it sounds scary.
It's a learning curve.
New things are often scary, but they're exciting at the same time, and it's a learning curve.
Hey, if you were 100% sure you were going to do it, you wouldn't have come here and asked us now, would you? You went this group of yahoos for advice.
Think about it as a chance to gain experience.
Yeah. Yes. And to find out who your audience really is and what they really want.
Yeah. Oh, that's really important. Find out who your audience is and listen and get curious and talk to people. Yeah. And then see what other people are doing. Part of that is networking. You see what other people are doing, and can you do something better than that? So, wow.
There's a lot of knowledge to be gained.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, all three of you. And thank you for everyone who is watching. Betsy is coming back next Tuesday. Betsy is coming back, and Deb and Angela with Terry, and we are talking about self-protection. So this will be very good. And Betsy, you are where tomorrow?
Tomorrow on Astrological Tarot with Michelle Marie and Tanis doing reading.
Excellent. Deb, Angela, what about the two of you?
We will be here on Thursday. Well, first we will be here later this afternoon with Hershey for a discussion of root work. And then Thursday, we will be back for a discussion taking your questions about woo-woo, witchery, and coffee.
Yep.
And I will be playing catch up with the playing cards instructions.
Of course, yeah. What were you going to say, Betsy?
I've been waiting for this chat about the root work with Hershey.
I'm looking forward to it. So
that's later today, right?
Today. It's in about 45 minutes. And then I'm a guest on Deanne Shield Maiden reading with PD from the Tarot Lounge. We have Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club, where we are answering your woo woo witchery questions. And then I'm a guest on Polytarology. And then Sunday, there's Laugh and Learn Light Language Part 3. And it's just easier for you just to like and subscribe to all of our channels.
Yeah.
And I would say if you have an idea for something you'd like us to do, please let us know. And the floor recognizes Angela.
Yes, I have one more. I have Oracle Garden readings with Diana on Sunday.
Yes, that would be Oil Painter or Wonder Woman. So. All right. Thank you, everyone. You've all been great. We do appreciate it. And we will send you on your way. Bye.
We ho.